Welcome back, everyone. When we left off in my last video, we were looking at this 2005 Veritech laptop. This is an AMD Sempron based laptop from 2005-ish, and it features 512 megs of RAM, a VIA C3, I believe, based graphics card, and a unique 4x3 display, which is almost completely square. It's definitely a low-end machine, probably closer to bottom of the barrel for 2005, but it's pretty well packed, and in my last video we covered all of its features, such as a built-in 802.11g network adapter. It has a memory card reader in the front. It's got a built-in modem, a 10100 Ethernet adapter. I mean, it's a pretty decent laptop, and I think it even has 3 USB ports. I call it the Daewoo Lanos of laptops. It's a impossibly cheap computer with all the features you'd expect in a more expensive model. But in this video, we're going to talk about how well it plays some of the older games that were popular in the early 2000s. Let's turn it on. And I've already gone through and installed some of these titles that I'm going to try today, and one of them is Grand Theft Auto 3. Now, GTA 3 will not run on my Core 2 Duo ThinkPad here because it uses an Intel HD graphics adapter, which apparently doesn't support OpenGL. And I've tried different hacked drivers and patches, and nothing seems to work. So let's give it a try on this VIA-based graphics adapter. Now, on this laptop, you can select the amount of shared memory that's available to the graphics adapter through BIOS. You have 3 settings, 8, 16, and 32 megabytes. And I have it set to, I believe, 16 megabytes of RAM, which reduces our available system memory considerably. How does it work? Let's start by playing The Sims, and then we'll graduate on to Grand Theft Auto. I have high hopes for this machine, but the reality may be not so great. So we're going to get rid of these installer files. One thing I want to point out, if you find the version of The Sims that I downloaded, it was actually The Sims 8-in-1. I think that's the search term you want. Sims 8-in-1. It comes as a 7-zip file, and in that zip file you're going to find 3 large disk images that are part of a package, and they kind of, like, it'll go from disk 1, and if the disk 2 image is present, it'll see it and use it and such and such. So the trick is you want to make sure that all of those files are in one place. You run the installer, and then you delete the files, and you're good to go. So this LGS 510 is just like a profiler. It's nothing more than that. There are no drivers there, so we'll uninstall it later. Okay, let's go and play The Sims. So I'm going to find it in here somewhere. There it is. The Sims 8-in-1. This should be pretty simple. It should work fine. Okay, it's loading. Running pretty well, in fact. course, you have to play the entire intro. That analog volume control is surprisingly no scratches or anything. Nothing. Alright, here we go. Of course, the first time you launch the 8-in-1, it has to initialize every single add-on. And it takes a little bit for it to do that. This is the best version of The Sims to date. It has all the add-ons. It doesn't require a CD. No bull. Nothing. It just works. I love it. This is the second machine I've installed it on, and so far, so good. Amazon is cutting hundreds of corporate jobs. So much for that economy, huh? Gee. Reddit audiophiles test HomePod. Say it sounds better than a $1,000 speaker. Okay, surprising. Consumers prefer security over convenience for the first time ever. IBM security report finds. Alright, that's good. Google autocomplete still makes vile suggestions. I'll say. The Trump administration is moving to privatize the International Space Station. Uh-oh. You know what that means. Welcome to the Trump International Space Station. Yeah. German court rules Facebook use of personal data illegal. I only wish they'd do that here. Yeah. Load more stories. Let's see. Why paper jams persist. It's a good article. I suggest you read it. Slashdot.org. It's got the heading of that article. Alrighty then. Razer doesn't care about Linux, and neither do I. How do you pronounce Pyeongchang? Is that it? Games organizers at Pyeongchang Winter Olympics confirm cyber attack. Won't reveal source. And here we go. Alright. Let's see how she does. Now, you only have to do this once. Alright. Once you do that, once you go through the whole rigmarole. Jesus, son of a... Come on. Oh, this house is empty. There's nobody living in it. Let's bulldoze. Let's tear this mother down. Okay, with my alt control. Oh, there we go. I had the wrong tool loaded, man. Oh, ceiling fans. Alright, you see this? That's not normal. Looks like it's keeping up well, though. I'm sure that's going to cause a copyright strike. Alright, Yeah, there's a little bit of artifacting here, if you want to call it that. Some of this stuff can't be deleted. Yeah. Alright, let's go to a different house. Oh yeah, these are empty houses. There's no families. But look at the look at that. It's all artifacting. Okay, answer yes to everything. I'd say it's working pretty well. All right, wouldn't you? I think it is. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, and let's try the mother of all games. We're going to try Grand Theft Auto 3 and see what it does. All right, let's see what happens. This one I'm kind of worried about because I know that I've ran this game on a Celeron, and it was a 1.7, and it really struggled. But we'll see how a Sempron can do it with just 32, or is it 16 megabytes of onboard. Wait a second. Is it 16, 32, and 64 are the options I have? I have it set to 32 shared memory. And furthermore, I have, yeah, that should do it. I have 32, not 16. It's 16, 32, 64. Those are the three options we have for shared memory. Alright, here we go. This is going to be fun. Hopefully funner for me than it is for you. Okay, here we go. Or, yeah. Funner, is that a word? Funner for you than it is for me. Alrighty then, okay. Now, let's see what we got. Now, that CPU fan is kicked in, so it's getting hot a little bit. Okay. Grand Theft Auto 3. I love this game. I used to play this game a lot when I was younger. Usually after school I'd come home, I'd fire this up on my Celeron 1.7. But I had a Rage 128 graphics card, which really helped. This game worked much better with that graphics card than with the one I had, which I think was only a 16 meg card. So we're going to be playing it with the keyboard. What I'm going to do, because my my numerical keypad, or my arrow keypad is so terrible. I need to let's see. Forward is WSA. So if I use those controls, it should be a little better rather than the arrow keys. So let's just go for that and see if I can't improve the display here. Because of my my limited graphics adapter, I'm stuck with the 640 by 480 at 16-bit color, which isn't terrible, but I think that's going to be fine. I might have to play with some of these settings. Let's just see what it looks like. All right, here we go. I think some of this footage is unskippable. You can already see there's a lot of what's the term I'm looking for here? The frame rate is terrible, and this display cannot keep up with this game. You heavier end gamers know what I'm talking about. I don't know what this is called. It's just very grainy. So yeah.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay
Look at
low.
that. That's
My
pretty.
hands are all messed.
Let's see. Let's see if we turn the frame limiter on. That changes things.
up. So you better drive, brother.
Alright, here we go. WS. There we go. Yeah, that's. We're gonna use the keyboard for this. I should probably take that car that's right next to me. What do you think? It looks better on camera than it does in person. But it's, look at this. It's nice and crisp. I mean, not crisp, but you know what I mean. It's not all that bad. Alright, let's see if I can't, let me get out of this car, because I just, I screwed up. Come on, let me skip that. You know, it's been so long since I played this game. Something like 16 years. Did it again. Damn it. Let's try that again. I think. Alright, here we go. So I can't, come on. Alright, there we go. Straight line, there we go. Wish I had my game controller. I'll get used to it. But so far, so good. But this car handles so badly. Well, that and I'm a terrible driver. You know what? I don't like this game anymore. So, will it game? Of course. Not very well, but it will work in a pinch if you want to play some of these older Windows-based games. But don't expect miracles. I mean, this display sucks, and the graphics adapter sucks. The processor also is in the category of it sucks. And the hard drive probably also sucks very badly. I wouldn't run out and buy this laptop if I were using it for that purpose. But, like I said, in a pinch, it will do the job. You know, we only have 35... We have a 60 gigabyte hard drive here with 35 gigabytes free, and that's pretty bad. But, you know, it will work. It would benefit more than likely from a slight boost in memory. I think 1 gigabyte ought to do it. And as for the hard drive, replacing it with a solid-state disk might help data access times, but it's not going to perform miracles and make the laptop work like a Core 2 Duo or anything. But I think the biggest problem with this laptop is the graphics card. But it, like I said, it does the job. One of the things I noticed is that there wasn't a lot of lag. The real issues were the limitations of this old LCD panel, which doesn't deal with movement very well, and the graphics adapter was struggling to keep up. So I think in all, you know, yeah, I'll give it a B plus, because just an arbitrary grade I just gave it now. So I'm gonna, yeah. All right. Well, hey, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching.